Build backlinks with Hermes Agent. Here's how. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to set this up, step by step. I've been building backlinks for years, and I can tell you right now, the old way was slow, it was boring, and most of the time, you were just grinding. Open the inbox, read every email, copy it into ChatGPT, paste the reply back, format it, send it by hand. And then tomorrow, you do the whole thing again. That's gone now. Hermes Agent is a self-improving AI agent from Gnosis Research. It just hit version 0.16, which is the biggest update they've shipped. A brand new native desktop app across Mac, Linux, and Windows. One-click install, web admin panel, skills search, and it runs 24/7 in the background, learning your business as it goes. Over 165,000 GitHub stars since it launched in February 2026. The open source community has gone deep on this one. But here's the thing most people haven't figured out yet. You can wire Hermes Agent up to its own email inbox. And when you do that, you've got something that reads your emails, writes the replies, sends outreach, and follows up, all by itself. That's the self-writing inbox framework I'm going to show you today, applied specifically to link building. And link building, at its core, is just personalized cold email. Find a relevant site, write a good email, ask for a link, follow up. That's it. The reason most people don't do enough of it is because it takes time they don't have. Hermes can handle the whole thing. Let me show you how this works. But first, real quick. If you want to skip the setup and get this running fast, inside the AI Profit Boardroom, we've got the full Agent OS as a ready-to-install zip file. Everything pre-configured. Hermes, the email inbox connection, the link building outreach workflow, the scheduling, all of it. Packaged up so you can install it and start sending backlink outreach the same day. No building from scratch. Plus, we've got a 30-day SEO roadmap, daily tutorials on using Hermes for link building, and 4 live coaching calls every week. Link in the description to join. And if you want a free personalized SEO strategy session with my team, a custom game plan to rank your website and get more backlinks from Google and AI search, go to go.juliangoldie.com/strategy-session. Link in the description. Step 1 is giving Hermes its own inbox. This is the bit that makes everything else possible. You don't want to give the agent access to your personal inbox. You want a clean, separate inbox just for it. The cleanest way to do this right now is through Agent Mail. Agent Mail is a YC-backed email platform built specifically for AI agents. It's not Gmail. It's not some hacked SMTP setup. It's email infrastructure built to work with agents like Hermes. You get your agent its own real email address, something like outreach@agentmail.to, and you connect it to Hermes using 6 lines of config. That's it. Once that's done, Hermes can send, receive, reply, and track emails through that address on its own. Here's what that looks like in practice. You open Hermes. You say, "You're my link building agent for the AI Profit Boardroom. Build outreach to 5 relevant websites a day asking for a backlink to our main SEO guide. Write short, direct emails. Schedule the task. Follow up with anyone who doesn't reply within 3 days." And it goes and does it. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but will it actually write a decent email? Here's the key thing. Hermes has a memory system. It builds a model of your business over time. So by the time it's writing those outreach emails, it already knows what the AI Profit Boardroom is, what it offers, who it's for, and what angle is most likely to get a response. The emails are personalized to your brand. They don't sound like a template. I want to be clear about how the prospect list works because this is where most people get stuck. You've got 2 options. Option 1, you bring a list. You've got a spreadsheet of blogs, SEO sites, AI communities, whoever you want links from. You drop that into Hermes and it works through them. Option 2, you ask Hermes to find the sites itself. You say something like, find 10 websites that write about AI automation and would be a good fit to link to the AI Profit Boardroom. Get their contact emails and set up outreach. And it goes and does the research for you. Both work. The list approach is faster because you already know the targets. The research approach is slower, but means Hermes is doing the prospecting as well as the outreach. Pick whichever fits where you are. The 5-layer self-writing inbox system works like this. Layer 1, dedicated inbox. Hermes lives in its own room. Separate email, separate identity. Not your personal account. Layer 2, Hermes reads the inbox. Every morning, it's already gone through everything. You can ask it what's important today, and it tells you. Layer 3, It writes replies in your voice. Because it knows your business through the memory system, it sounds like you. Layer 4, the draft gate. Nothing goes out until you've approved it, unless you tell it to go autonomous. Layer 5, it runs 24/7. There is no end of day. It doesn't clock off. It handles emails through the night, picks up replies across time zones, and keeps the outreach moving. This is genuinely different from copying and pasting into ChatGPT. With ChatGPT, every session starts from scratch. You have to re-explain who you are, what your website is, what tone you want. With Hermes, that context is already there. It remembers. That's the difference the memory system makes. When you're running link-building outreach for the AI Profit Boardroom, Hermes already knows the community, the audience, the goals, the tone. You don't brief it every single day. And Hermes version 0.16, the Surface release, makes this a lot more accessible. The desktop app means you're not living in a terminal window. You install it like any other app. You've got a web admin panel where you can manage your MCP connections. That's where you wire in agent mail, where you manage your scheduled tasks, where you see what the agent is doing. It's all in one place. And the skills search means if you need a new capability, say you want Hermes to also search for contact emails on the sites it finds, you can search for a skill that does that and install it in seconds. Let me talk about scheduling for a second, because this is where the real power is. Inside Hermes, you can set up scheduled tasks. So you say, run the outreach at 9 a.m. every weekday. Hermes wakes up, goes through the prospect list, writes the emails, checks the draft gate, and sends. You don't have to be there. You don't have to trigger it. It runs on a schedule, like a machine. And the cron system in version 0.15 and version 0.16 has gotten a lot more reliable. The version 0.15 update rebuilt session search to be 4,500 times faster than before. So when Hermes is going back through your previous outreach history to check who's been contacted, who replied, who needs the follow-up, it's doing that instantly. It's not slow. It knows. Now, I know what some people are thinking. What about my reputation? What if the agent sends something embarrassing? Here's how you protect against that. First, draft gate on by default. Nothing sends without your approval until you're confident. Second, dedicated inbox only. Your personal address is never touched. Third, Hermes logs everything. You can see exactly what went out, when, and to whom. You've got a full record. And if something looks off, you catch it before it goes anywhere. There's also a segment of people who say, this sounds technical. I can't set this up. Honestly, the version 0.16 desktop app has changed that. The quick setup via Nouse portal path means you go from install to first conversation in under 10 minutes. The web admin panel handles MCP connections through a UI. You're not editing YAML if you don't want to. The skills search finds what you need, and the agent mail integration is 6 lines in a config file. That's it. The people who get the most out of this are the ones who give it context up front. The more Hermes knows about your business, the better the outreach. So spend 20 minutes writing out who you are, what your website is, what kind of links you're going after, what tone you write in. Feed that into the memory system. And from that point on, every email it writes is going to reflect that context. For link building specifically, the types of sites that work best for outreach are resource pages, pages that already link out to useful guides and tools, relevant blogs in your niche, tools and directories, AI-focused sites if you're in the AI space. And Hermes can be given a brief that targets each of these categories differently. You can run separate campaigns in parallel, one campaign targeting resource pages, another targeting niche blogs, another targeting directory listings, all running at the same time, all on a schedule, all drafting for your review. And here's the open loop I want to leave you with. The backlinks you build with this system don't just sit there. Every time you get a link from a high authority site, that passes authority to your page. Your domain rating goes up, your rankings improve, your organic traffic grows. And that traffic brings in more people who join communities like the AI Profit Boardroom, sign up for tools, and become clients. The link building is the start of that chain, and Hermes running it on autopilot means that chain is always moving, even when you're not. The difference between people who build strong SEO presence and people who don't is almost never strategy. They both know what to do. The difference is consistency. Link building done every single week, reaching out to 5 to 10 sites a day, following up, keeping the momentum going. That compounds. And it's exactly the kind of consistent, repeatable process that an AI agent does better than a human. If you want the full setup, The Agent OS zip file is inside the AI Profit boardroom, ready to install. It's got the Hermes email integration, the link building outreach system, and the scheduling already built in. You download it, install it, and your backlink outreach agent is live. We've also got the 30-day roadmap, walking you through the whole SEO automation system, daily tutorials, and 4 coaching calls a week where members are running this exact Hermes link building setup right now. And if you want a free SEO strategy session with my team, a one-on-one call where we look at your website, your current rankings, and build you a custom plan to get more traffic from Google and AI search, go to go.juliangoldie.com/strategy-session. Link in the comments and description. We'll map out exactly what to do with Hermes Agent and link building to grow your organic traffic. Book your free slot there. Thanks for watching.